Welcome everybody. It is Saturday, May 9th, 10:30 a.m. We are going to take a look at what happened last Friday, yesterday on the stock market. I still have a little bit of a cold, so bear with me. So Tesla closed at 428.35, up 16 bucks and 56 cents. That's 4% up. 4% up. This is quite impressive actually. And based on our bullish channel, we are right smack on our bullish channel. And look at this. Cannot make this up. This is the bullish channel that we had previously identified with this low, this high, boom. You trace the line and look at this. Cannot make this up. Friday we stop right there, so this is par for the course, you know, and we have a low here, we have a low here, we have a low here. This is our channel. Stocks move in channels. Stocks move in channels. That's it. If you identify the channels, you can extrapolate where the stock could be. I cannot say exactly for sure what is going to be the stock price in June 23rd of this year. I cannot say. But if we are trending according to this channel at that time, the stock can be anywhere from 440 bucks to 491, because this is what this is extrapolating. We can be anywhere in this channel at this time right here. So this is the time right here. This is the stock price right here. And yeah, we can identify, we can know where the stock should be. That's it. We can know the stock should be. And these channels, well, they last longer when they are wider. So this one, you know, this one is really just starting. You know, we have been, it started in April. This is the width it has. So we'll see when it is going to stop being relevant. It is going to stop being relevant when we are going to break outside of this line, or when we are going to break outside of this line. That's it. If they don't break, if the stock does not get outside of this channel, we just continue assuming that this is a valid channel. And don't tell me that these channels don't last a long time. Don't tell me that, because it's not true. You know, this is a channel that we had. This is a downward channel. This is a wide channel, wider than the one that we have right now. This is a wide channel. It lasted from November 2021 down to, well, we started to get outside of it in 2024. July, almost 3 years later. So, you know, 3 years of channels, that's pretty good. But most of the time, you know, this one from January down to April, this is 4 months. Still 4 months. So for 4 months, we have a really good idea of what the stock is doing. So that's interesting information. Sorry. So yeah, so right now Tesla is doing exactly what it is supposed to do. It's following the channel. Of course, you can buy at any point in time, you can sell at any point in time. If you buy here, you are buying at the resistance side of the channel. So yeah, if you buy here, you should be aware that Tesla stock could be doing this before doing that. So if you buy here, you might have some pain to suffer before you are going to be in profit. So always know that. If you buy on the support side, well, you are pretty much always in profit. You are in profit here and you are so happy, you tell everybody. But then don't be too happy, because we should be doing something like this. So you can be happy here, but you need to be aware that okay, this could be falling down a little bit, but if you hold on, it should be continuing, because this is what it's supposed to do. So This is, you know, you do your own research, you make your own decision. Are you holding here until it does this, or as Percy is telling us right now? Percy is telling us right now, because we hit the top of the channel yesterday. I sold two covered calls, 2027 500 strike. I got 7K each. I will buy them back at the bottom of the channel, easy money. Bon, voilà. So this is a way of doing it. So selling covered calls, it's gonna come back down. It should be coming back down, and then he is going to. So Percy is going to buy them back at the bottom. Blah blah blah. So if you don't want to do that, this is fine. You can sell part of it too. You can say, well, okay, I'm gonna take some profit because nothing's guaranteed. I bought here. I'm gonna sell here. I'm gonna sell part of the profit. I'm gonna take profit. I'm going to take profit. I'm going to let it fall down and hold on for the next swing. And when the stock comes back down here, nothing prevents you from buying some back here. So there are so many ways of making use of this information, actually. There are so many ways, so many strategies. You know, you can sell puts. Well, you can buy puts too. So if you buy here and we are here, you can you can buy a few puts and you hold your stock. You buy a few puts. The puts are making money on the way down. This is maybe compensating for the loss of paper value of your stock. And then when it resumes, then you sell your puts and you still have your stock, and bingo, you have not lost much from this move down. So anyway, there are so many ways of doing it, but the important thing, the really important thing, the critical thing is to identify the channel. If you don't identify the channel and you don't have any channel here, you have no clue. Oh, Tesla has gone up to 430. Oh, is this high? Is this high? Is it going to go higher? Is it going to cave in before going higher? You see all of the questions that are coming up. Questions that we don't ask ourselves when we have the channels are all laid out. And this is what I do on this YouTube channel. I do the channels. I do the channels for many stocks. And I'm not telling you exactly what to do. There are, we have a Discord server where this is a paid thing where I show you, I give you the buy signals when we have an accumulation somewhere. This is what we had. This is what we had here. Within the bullish channel, we had an accumulation. We had a hard time for just a few days. A hard time getting above 394.83 right here. Boom, boom, boom. We had a hard time breaking this. So there was some pent-up demand. The lows were getting higher here. And we had the resistance right here. A break of this was a buy signal. So I identified those for you because they show you an interesting an interesting event that is happening with the stock. So these events can help you decide when to get in. Anyway, so this is what we do on this channel if you don't know the channel. And I do 5 videos a week. 4 of those are for my members exclusively, once a week, like today. Once a week is for the public. So here we are. So yeah, so Tesla is moving nicely according to the channel. So and you see it caved into that resistance. If we go to that 1 hour chart, see this is our channel. This is on the 1 hour chart. We have way more candles. You see it here. Boom, 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 boom. Stop right there. Cannot make this up. Cannot make this up. Boom, 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 and it's caving in right at the resistance. This is what it was supposed to do, and this is what it's doing. So yeah, great move for Tesla. Let's take a look at the rest of the stocks. We are going to take a look at the VIX, the stock indices, to see if Tesla is the only one moving. We are going to take a look at gold, silver, Bitcoin, Ethereum. So let's do this. VIX. VIX needs to be low for the stock market to go up. So if you see stock go up and the VIX is also going up, be careful. Everything's possible. It can still work, but be careful. So VIX is at 17, 18. This is starting to get pretty stable. You see it here, it's kind of leveling off. It's kind of going sideways. It's no longer going down. We had a channel for that too. We had the channel here. And when it started to get outside of the channel, it meant that, okay, the stock market is no longer going to, how can I say this? The stock market is no longer going to go down. It is starting to go up, because when the VIX is high, the stock market tends to be low, and when the VIX goes low, the stock market tends to go high. So this move right here was telling us that the stock market is improving. It is improving as the VIX is going low. The stock market is improving. It has stopped improving a little bit though, so the leveling off is not what we would have chosen. We would have preferred that the VIX continues lower, because it would have meant that the stock market would have continued to go higher faster. So now the stock market is not doing bad. It's not doing bad at all. But because the VIX is leveling off, maybe things are going to slow down a little bit. VIX, VIX in December of last year, we were at 13. So this is super low. So stock market was going super well. We are at 17. We cannot complain. We were at 31 not too long ago with the VIX. So at 31, nothing was going well in the stock market. Now we have a leveling off. So this is like a barometer, a barometer, on the sea. You can know, well, okay, well, maybe the sunshine is going to disappear a little bit. It might not be a big storm, but maybe there's a little bit of a cool down. This is what this is telling us. Yes, there are exceptions. Exceptions are everywhere, and if you only look for exceptions, you will never understand any rule. If you only look at exceptions, you will never understand rules, and it's useful to understand your rules. Yes, Andrew, the Discord is available through YouTube. So you become a member at a YouTube member of this channel. There are different levels, and one of that level is giving you access to Discord. Okay, so this is that for the VIX. Let's take a look at the stock indices. So stock indices, Dow Jones, it had a nice run. Again, look at the channel right here. Channel, it was going great. Now it's outside of the channel, so it's no longer going higher. It is going sideways, and right now it's hovering. This is noise. There's lots of noise in the stock market. This is noise, and basically this was noise within the channel. This was noise. We did not know exactly on the specific date, is it going to be here or here, but we knew it was going to be between these lines. So there's noise and there's movement. So this was the noise, a bullish channel noise. Now we have noise here, and this is a sideways noise. Voilà. So right now we are waiting. Dow Jones is basically waiting. It does not know what it wants to do. It has nice momentum still because of the move that we had recently. So this is pausing a little bit. SPX, no pause. You see, it took me 1 second to know that there was no pause. Why? Because it's still into the bullish channel. So it's still moving higher. So yeah, no pause there. It's continuing. So SPX is very strong. It's continuing. We are 0.84% higher today. Let's take a look at QQQ. Boom, look at this. Boom, super strong. This one, tiny channel. A tiny channel does not last as long as a wider channel. So the tiny channel started in March, end of March, stopped end of April. So 1 month, boom, 1 month. Now we got outside of it, but now it's continuing a little bit higher. So what this is really showing is that it's making a wider channel a little bit. So and you see everything fits. Everything fits. Everything is all aligned. So this is a wider channel that is being formed. So QQQ is slowing down a little bit. It's not bad, you know. We cannot complain too much, but it's just not going as fast. It's going a little bit slower, but it's still going high quite well. So this is all good. We have momentum on that one. So no stock market crash we can see as of yet. This is all healthy. And look at this tiny channel too. Narrow channel with Nasdaq, and we are still in it and still going super strong. So you know, this is good. So Nasdaq is doing good also. Russell, this is the small caps. So you know, we are caving in right here. You know, you see this resistance right here. We are caving into that resistance. This is what a resistance should do. It should make the stock cave in. If a stock breaks through, then this is another signal. This is telling us that okay, something has changed in the market, so that the resistance is no longer valid. So maybe we should join in because something has changed. A big news, investors being all of a sudden convinced that the stock is doing better. The stock is really doing better. The company is doing really better. So this is making the traders and investors want to get in more, but you know, it is telling us that something is happening. So right now it should stop, it should cave in at resistance, and so far this is pretty much what it's doing. So okay, let's take a look at gold, silver, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Gold, I'm looking at spot physical gold, not the paper gold. The paper gold, you are buying paper, and with this one you are buying real gold bullion in a vault somewhere. So this is a better ETF. So yeah, well, gold is going nowhere. Momentum has not come back to it. We are still into a downward momentum. So when I say momentum, I mean positive momentum, bullish momentum. So momentum is not back. We have some indicators here that are telling us that momentum is not going back up. We were, well, okay, but the good news, we were going down. This is another channel. We were going down according to this channel. Now we are getting outside of it. So the move down seems to have stopped. For the past 3 days, we are no longer going down according to that channel. So, you know, it does not mean that it's going up, but it means that the going down has stopped for the past 2 days. If it continues like this, we are going to have a period of sideways move. And just knowing that there is a period of a sideways move, this is important information. It's going sideways, so you can decide, okay, well, I'm gonna get back in. It's going sideways. It's not going down. If it's going down, I don't think it's a good idea to get in to something that's going down. Let it finish going down before getting in. So this has finished now. So it's no longer going down. It started to go sideways. So if you want to buy, you can buy. This is an early buy. This is a buy on support. This is a, you know, it has not shown any signs that it wants to go higher. But if you want to buy at the low, well, technically this is the low. This is the low. Okay. Still consider that this is the noise that you can see. This is the noise. There's always noise. There's noise going down. There's noise going sideways. But that sideways noise is contained. That downward noise is contained. So if we know the container, we know when that noise is no longer noise and becomes a signal. We know it when, well, when the noise is going to go lower than 34 bucks, this is the 34 bucks line, and this is the 36.75 bucks line. So we are right here. So if it goes higher than 36, then this is no longer noise, because it's a bigger move than the regular noise move. And if we go lower than 34, then this is going to tell us, okay, well, yeah, it's a different kind of signal. Instead of a buy signal, this is a sell signal. So this is going sideways for now. Gold is going sideways. It could go as high as 36 here on this ETF, as high as 36.75, without meaning anything. It won't mean anything. It's just going to mean that we are just going sideways. If it starts to go higher than 36.75, then this is going to mean something. This is going to be a signal. So gold starting to go sideways instead of going down. That's what we know now. Silver. Silver is doing better. Let me see. Yeah, let me adjust this. So silver is a bit ahead of gold. You know, silver was going down also. Then it stopped. It stopped in April 8th. A month ago, it stopped going down. And then it started zigzagging sideways. Started to zigzag sideways. And the upper price is 27.11. 27.11, boom, this is where we stopped here. And 27.11 was used in the past year. It was used here, it was used here, here. So you see, this is an important number. This is an important number. We had three touches here. We have 4 here. We have 1, another there. So 27.11 is the number to watch, because this is the top the top range. If we break higher, then this is a breakout. It is going to tell us that we are no longer it's no longer noise. It's a big enough move that it means something. And this one is not really going sideways. Instead of going sideways, it would have done this, but this is a low and this is a higher low. So, you know, this one is going higher. So the lows are going higher. This is better than gold, you know. Gold, okay, no. Okay. Gold, we could argue that we have something like this here too. We have a little bit of a bullish channel, and this is the congestion zones that we have. We always have several patterns at the same time. So right now, okay, I'm going to say the same thing. We are pretty much even. We are pretty much even between gold and silver. And let me draw this right here. So this is the bullish channel that we have for gold. So gold is going higher a little bit like this. This is why I have so much lines, because there are so many patterns that are at play at the same time. And this is my job. My job is to do the lines, and your job is to use the lines. Use the lines. So let's go back to silver. So silver, yeah, so this is going higher a little bit. Let me clear this up. So silver is going higher a little bit. Let me see. So going higher a little bit, but we are having a top right here. So 27.11 right here. So yeah, so this is a common pattern that we see. Higher lows, and we see a top resistance right here. So it should do something like this, and at some point, boom, it should break that 27. So this is going to be a, you know, a breakout here, a signal here. You can buy now. You know, this is not financial advice. You can do your own research, you make your own decisions. But this is you can buy now. Expect this though. Expect this. So if you expect this and you buy here, you expect this. So you won't be surprised. It's also possible that it does this. That can always happen. You know, at some point support gets broken, so that could be happening. This is the stock market for you guys. Nothing's for sure, but we are dealing with probability. So the probability is that once we start making higher lows, this is higher than this. Once we start to make higher lows, this is an indication that buyers are coming in at a higher price each time. So unless something changes in the market, the buyers should be coming in at even higher prices, even higher prices, even higher prices. We are doing a survey, a stock market survey every single day. This is a survey. At what price would you buy and sell gold? This is a dynamic survey that's running all the time, and we are watching the results of the survey. This is what it is. This is a survey. Survey says, yeah, this is what the survey says. Well, okay, people are willing to buy higher here. After he moved down, they were willing to buy it back at 23. Here, after the move down, they were only willing to buy it at 21. So they are willing to pay higher. So it's like you buy a 69 Camaro, and 2 years before people were willing to buy it, I don't know, at $50,000, and now they are willing to buy it at 53,000. So what does that tell you? Well, in 2 years, the lowest I could get it is $3,000 higher. So yeah, this is starting to look like a trend. It's starting to look like people are starting to want this car more than other cars and more than in the past. So this is exactly what's happening in front of our eyes. We see that, okay, yeah, $21 here, $23 here. We can use that information. We see it, and it's not like it's a big text. It's not like it's a document for us to read, which is boring. It's not a document for us to read. It's a it's a graphic. We can read it. Boom. It's an image. Boom. It's a chart. Boom. We read it like this. Oh, this is higher. This is lower. Oh, this is going higher. This is good. Okay, so let me continue. I digress. Let's talk about Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, look at this, going higher also. This is not a big channel, but started in April, so it's about a month old. This is going higher, higher, higher. So this is good. We have momentum right here. Everything is in sync. Now we are stopping right here at this resistance. This resistance, 81,500, 81,500. So we have this is the bullish channel, and we have a previous resistance that is bugging us right now. So we are stuck here. So this is very detailed information I'm giving you right now. The bullish channel is still intact, so you can buy because it's supposed to continue. But in the meantime, short term, since May 6th, since Wednesday, we have a hard time breaking that 22, what is that number here? 81,330. 81,330, we have a hard time. So we might try a few times before we break it. You can buy right now. We are still pretty close to support. But if you want to be just a bit more sure that when you buy, it's going to continue, you can be pretty sure because we are close to support. But if you want to be sure that it goes a little bit further, then we are starting to see this coiling effect here. The same coiling effect that we saw on silver. We have a top right here, but we are making higher lows. You know, the lows are going higher, just like for the Camaro. Look at this. So this is what's starting to happen here. It could do this for a couple more days, and then boom, this is what it's supposed to do. So you can jump the gun, or you can wait. This is not my I don't know your financial situation. I don't want to know it. I want to know when you do good things in the stock market. Tell me, oh, I made $2,000 today. I did this and that. Great, great. Even if you made $1, this is good news. If you make money, this is the first step. Making money consistently, more than losing. This is the first step. Then it's, well, okay, trying to make more money, the most money, but still being consistent. This is the consistency is the hard part. But nowadays the stock market is doing great. For the past couple of weeks, the stock market has been going higher. We have some stocks that are tanking, but most of them are doing pretty good. So yeah, so Bitcoin is still into a bullish trend. So it's bullish. This is buyable. There's a little bit of, maybe there's 5-6 days of directionless sideways move inside of this bullish channel to be expected. Okay, let's take a look at Ethereum, the last one. Ethereum, not as good. Ethereum, not as good, depending on how we look at it. And let me adjust things based on what has happened recently. So you see, we are making some higher lows right here. We are making some higher lows, and at the same time, we cannot break that horizontal resistance here. You see, 23.71, 23.71, boom, 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 boom. We broke it one day, then we caved in, then we tried. Look at this. I cannot make this up. Everything is lining up. I can line up. I can draw one line, and the stock is going to apparently seem to obey that line. Isn't that crazy? It is crazy. 23.71. See, we are touching it and we cannot break it. This is kind of the ceiling. Nobody wants to pay higher than 23.71 for an Ethereum. This is the survey right there. Survey says nobody wants to. Nobody in the world. Well, they don't have to, because sellers are selling it lower. So why would a buyer buy it higher when, except this guy right here? Except these guys that got screwed a bit because they thought, okay, it's gonna go higher, so I don't care if I pay more than 23.71. Okay, so they made a bet and the bet did not work out. It might work out later, but at that point it did not work out. So 23.71. So when we are going to start seeing the crypto price go higher than 23.71, then this is going to, this is why we have this green zone here. The green zone is, okay, this is the buy territory, because it is going to be higher. Yes, it didn't work here. It happens. Nothing's for sure. But what is pretty strong trend is that the 23.71 is important, and it has been important since the beginning of February. So this is going to be an event when we get outside of above 23.71. 23.71, that's the number to remember. As long as we don't break this support right here, we are making higher lows, but we are right smack on the line, huh? Super right smack on the line. If we go on the 1 hour chart, so on the 1 hour chart, we have broken that line, and look at this. This is being painted as we speak because the market is still open for Ethereum. Looks like we almost want to break that line again. We broke it here temporarily. Now we are starting to break it again. So Ethereum is not doing as well as Bitcoin. Not doing as well. I can do this to encompass the move down that we had recently. So we can give it another chance, maybe down to 22.84. This is the number here, 22.84. Maybe we give it another chance, but if we are not in it, we don't care. if we are in it, we need to watch it. You know, maybe it's gonna bounce back here, higher here. So 22.84 right here. Besides that, I would start to unload. So this is how these channels is making us make a decision. We are looking at the trend. We are not looking at a company's fundamental, because the fundamentals of a company can be interpreted in many ways. A company can be having great earnings and the analysts were expecting better, so then the stock goes lower. So it's not the fundamentals that are really a guarantee of anything. It's really the trend. What are the buyers and sellers doing? It's the survey that's the end all be all. And BMNR, this is a Ethereum ETF. This one is, you know, is basically moving a little bit like Ethereum, a little bit differently, because this one has its own market too, because people are buying that ETF and selling that ETF, thinking about Ethereum, but it has some moves that may be different. This one is still into a bullish channel, and this one is still higher, 0.77% higher, and compared to Ethereum. So of course the BMNR is based on Friday and Ethereum is based on today. Anyway, so that's it for me. So I do five videos like this one video like this every single day, but this one is free. The others go on my YouTube membership level. And who is the question is about can it go to 450? So this is Tesla. Well, Tesla can do pretty much anything, you know. It can go like this. When it does so, it does not last a long time. It does not tend to last. It goes. So right now, can it go to 450? Yeah, of course it could go. The next big stop is going to be 488, even higher. But you know, this is the big number to watch, because this is the all-time high we had in December of 2024. This is the big number to watch right now. If according to this bullish channel, 450 is going to be harder, because we have this resistance right here. So 450 is going to be harder. Sometimes a stock will remain close to resistance. So if we remain close to resistance with 4, 5, 6 candles, we can reach that 450. We could reach it. If we were into a different channel, let's say that Tesla stock had done this. If Tesla stock had done this, we would have had a larger channel, and we would have been here at 428. I would have said, yeah, we are in the middle of the channel. The resistance side of the channel is at 480, so we are just midway. So I would have said, oh, that 450 is clearly, the 450 is here. I would have said the 450 is really, really possible. Really possible. Right now, again, because we are into this channel, I rely on the channel until the channel is broken. So my answer right now, Saturday, is 450 is going to be tough this week. Next week is going to be tough unless we break the channel. If we break the channel, then all bets are off. This is what I call chase mode. This is chase mode. This is going to be something is different in the market enough that the previous balance we had between the sellers and the buyers buyers. The balance we had here that would make the stock reverse is gone. Right now, the balance is still here. The sellers are here, the buyers are here, and we stopped. Here we stopped. Here we stopped. So if we break above the bullish channel, and nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. They might give you the impression that they know, but nobody knows. Nobody knows. But if we break that bullish channel here, then all bets are off. So if you see a break above this line, and by the way, you can get a copy of those lines. You can get, I have this, what's it called? See, I have a share layout. So these are all the lines I make. You can get a copy. Everyone with the link can view and copy. So you can have those lines on your TradingView. You go to YouTube membership, and there's a level, and you get the lines, and you get the lines for, like 50 stocks. 50 stocks, I'm not kidding. Anyone, there's lines everywhere. SMCI, you want to see the lines? Well, there. Oscar, you see? Oscar outside of the bullish channel. So this is chase mode. The market is changing as we speak right here. The balance has been tipped. And this is another example. Look at this. This one was hugging the resistance. The balance, everything was still in balance. The sellers were here, the buyers were here, and there was a retreat from the sellers. Retreat, and the buyers were gaining. That's fine. This is a bullish channel. This is what's happening in a bullish channel. The price is going higher because the buyers want it more than the sellers, so the price needs to go higher. And then boom, we have something like this that's breaking the balance. So this is chase mode. This is chase mode until there's another balance that is going to happen. Nobody knows when. Nobody knows the number. We have some previous numbers at 23 bucks. 23 bucks. We found some balance there in the past. See, 23 bucks. So maybe the balance is going to come back. But now until 23, all bets are off. This is what I call chase mode. Chase mode, there's a break of pattern, and nobody knows when that break of pattern is going to be resolved. Maybe it's going to be resolved at 23. If it breaks 23, then it's going to be resolved at some other point. So, coming back to Tesla, right now, the balance has not been broken. The balance has not been broken. So until the balance is broken, I am dealing with facts. This is a fact, this is a fact, this is a fact. And 5 touches on that line. So this is the rate of ascent of Tesla. Rate of ascent of Tesla, I'm repeating myself. This is the rate of ascent of Tesla. So unless that rate of ascent is broken, 450 is going to be hard. So, but if it breaks it, the rate of ascent is going to be unknown. And then maybe then it's the time to join in and chase that sucker. So thank you very much, guys. So thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. You can click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great weekend. We are going to talk once next week, unless you are a member. And for the Discord members, I'm going to do a Tesla Weekly Live right after this, where we are going to take a look at all of the stocks in our watch list right here to see what changed this week. NVIDIA, what's happening with NVIDIA? We are going to take a look at this. So these are for the Discord members. So have a great weekend, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine si Dieu le veut.